Hello, chat. Welcome to Chaotic Calling. Welcome to only 2 players that showed up tonight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so people are sick, or they're probably sick because they're playing too much Scarlet. People have, holidays are here too, guys. I can cooperate with that. And also, what do we got? Honestly, I don't know where the other people are. Those are the excuses I could come up with in my head. Anyway, guys, welcome to Chaotic Calling. We're going to try to make something work with who we have. But basically, yeah, we're here to play D&D. And I don't know how much D&D we're going to get in, but we do have a lot of, what is it? Administrative work we can be doing instead if we can't get a full team together, right? Joined... Yeah, I'm joined by Fizz and Kunai, at least the 2 that haven't died yet.
Came very close a couple times.
Quote unquote yet. Our pilots seem to be MIA this week, but that's okay. We'll try to do what we can without. We do have Professor Smithersmon wandering around, also taking an interest upon the ship. We do have Donisha. We need to land a drop ship to get you guys some supplies or what have you. But, geez, now I gotta think about where did we leave off last time?
Talking about prices.
Yeah, we were talking about different upgrades and prices for different things.
Which I have put in the thing. It's a little clustered, but I did drop them into the, what was it? Current drive section at the very bottom. Right. So I will be considering surveying because that was still a thing that was on my mind. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But like the lab upgrade's going to be 30k, adding data analysis as a skill that you can use. The fighter upgrade's going to be 15k, so if you want to upgrade that fighter plane that you just bought or found, you can do that for 15k. The forge refinery has 4 stages, 15, 25, 40, and 60, and in order to start processing quantanium, you're going to have to get the 40k. The forge refinery at the highest is 60k to get like improved processing, which means more will come out, you know. We got interstellar communications going for about 250 gold each, so for every base or loop in your trade unit or whoever you want to be in contact with, it'll cost like 250 gold to plant an interstellar communicator there. I see. I also only have 2 people in my Twitch. Dang. Yeah, it's a slow day, guys.
Where did you say this information was? Did you say it was
current drives.
It is blank for me.
Let me see here. Or is this in GM notes? Never mind. Actually, I don't know why it's like that. Because you guys need this information. Alright, hold on. I don't know what I'll do. I'll copy paste all this information and then just repaste it to where you guys can actually see it. Boop. Boop. How about now?
Yeah, I can see
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know why they were put in GM notes. I must have misread where I was putting it.
Okay.
You know what we're gonna do, chat, while they're kind of like figuring out stuff? We're gonna build a few ships using some of these concepts here. Because I was gonna create a battle for these guys, but I haven't been able to get around to it. So we're gonna create a couple destroyers, or at least a destroyer. So let me see here. I think if I just
okay, so it looks like we might want to go for the forge first. so we can make
Yeah.
more money.
Yeah, we can definitely get that Class C forge going.
Well, we're gonna need
Then,
the A if we want to do the quantanium, right?
yeah, we're gonna need. Wait, is that just 40K outright, or do we need the previous upgrades before?
Outright. Outright.
Outright. Okay. We
Okay.
only have 39,250. If we, that's what I'm saying. We don't have to go straight for the Quantanium
Mm-hmm.
just yet.
Yeah, yeah. You guys can get some lower grade minerals. Alright, so basically how this works, since this is a Destroyer Class C, here's our current AC. It'll be that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just working with chat. You guys keep figuring your stuff
Let's
out.
I would say if we wanted to, we could do the Class B forge. Now, I'm not sure exactly what all that'll come with and what we'll get and everything, but it gets us closer.
Yeah.
Or we don't get a forge at all and we try and save up for the Quantanium forge. This
Yeah.
is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm
I mean,
glad
we're
I
the only
didn't.
two here, and they put in charge of
Yeah.
funds. So it's like, what do we do today? I don't want to get the forge.
Yeah. The thing is, we might be able to make more profit off the quantanium than like the lower materials, and we already know where we could sell the quantanium at. How much would quantanium go for, like for ingots wise?
Good
We
question,
have
huh?
no clue yet.
And I don't
I'm
think
just
it's
gonna look up.
necessarily ingots. Alright, so destroyers come with a good 3 weapon drives. So you can just imagine what's going to happen with that. We get a...
Yeah.
See, this is where I want to kind of like know how to use JSON so I can like create the pools for the Class C and then upgrade whatever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
But here we are. We're doing it the hard way. Let's see here. And then this thing comes with 2 defense drives as well.
Hmm?
Did I hear shields and armor?
Another question, DM.
Yep.
So if we get if we were to get the Class B and then upgrade to the A for Quantanium, would it be 40K total, or will we be able to like pay the difference for the upgrade?
I think we can work on the difference.
Okay.
Okay, that helps.
So yeah, we could just get the Class B. That still gives us some funds left over for whatever. Gives us what, about 15K ish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we can do something. It's not Quantanium yet, but better than nothing.
Indeed. Oh yeah.
Shall we do that then, Kunai?
Yeah, we do have a lot of materials in the cargo bay. We could just refine that off.
I mean, we could just, we get the Forge Refinery and do a bunch of mining and just try and make some gold this session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that could be the situation, right?
Yeah.
This could be just a profit session.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a forced downtime, and that's fine. This also will give like the new players a chance to be like, okay, I've been here a while, I've been able to take the crash course, I should be able to get ranks now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, alright. Don't worry about me, I'm just about to figure out what I'm going to shoot you guys with if we ever come across it.
Wow.
Oh no, it's all good. I'm just doing
Yeah.
some quick math. Yep.
Um,
Cool. So yeah, I think DM we will do the Class B refinery forge.
Alrighty. Okay, let's see here. 2 auxiliary drives. What do we want? I think we'll take tactical and speed.
So I guess we'll go off of that, and we'll just get the Class B forge. So I guess we would relay that to the elf.
Yeah. Easily taking your order. Like, you guys have basically this electronic notebook that you can kind of like look through what they have available and just kind of like pick out the things that you want.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, that'd be fun too. Oh,
Ooh,
this is gonna
shiny.
be. Ooh,
Oh my
shiny.
god. So
Ooh,
many
butterfly.
shinies. Look at that price. Oh, we don't have enough for that. Mm, I guess. So we have like 15K left over. We could just store that away for right now. Does that sound good with you, Fizz?
Oh, that's right. I didn't add in grappler arms yet. I should definitely do that eventually.
Sound good, my little pal Fizz? We store the rest of the money and we get to work with mining.
Yeah.
7.
Can't wait to mine stuff.
Oh my god, we just go good just
No,
hit
but
a
for real,
bunch of
Kunai,
rocks.
we can make quite a bit of money if we do this right.
Yes, yes we can. The more profits, the more stuff we can buy.
Whew. I almost have a destroyer ready for you guys if you ever fight one.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Wonder how we're gonna get that. Oh, probably
yeah.
through a giant battle.
Yeah. From now on, the freebies are off. No more
Yeah.
That's
freebies for
fine.
you guys. But yeah.
That-
No, like, definitely want to give you guys a little bit of stuff to work with because I, too, want to see what you will do with it and see if it's actually going to work. But at the same time, yeah, the freebies are done.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm just happy you gave us something.
Yeah. I'm not. What do you mean? All right, let's see how these roll.
All right, all right.
Pretty much guaranteed to hit every time now, think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good modifier.
I
Yeah.
like that modifier.
Yeah, I mean, they got tactical on there, so
I mean, that's fine.
yeah.
But these are ships. I expect ships to,
Yeah, you guys need to hit each other, so it's all good. Alright, and yeah, like, one destroyer might be able to continuously hit something, but if it's something tanky like the fighter we just created, then yeah, you guys might be in good shape. Like, we got to get rid of those HP one way or another, because there's a lot of HP considered there. But anyway, guys, wow, such a wonderful crowd today. The elf manages to take your order, and like none of this happens right away, right? Like you guys are asked to dock for maybe 3 or 4 days for them to fully install everything. Like you could be trying to manage stuff on the Citadel if you want, but at the same time, like we could just kind of skim a bit. The professor, though, like, he would definitely be researching what he could, whatever technologies they got that he can easily get himself to. So maybe, like, he spends at least his 3 days of whatever we're doing here just kind of like exploring the city, trying to figure out what's what. So maybe he's finding out stuff that you guys don't normally get to see. Or maybe he isn't. Or we'll find out. So he's going to make something like a survival or something just to kind of like see how well he can navigate the city and discover things. Nah, he doesn't learn too much, but that's okay. His research continues, though.
I mean, Professor, if you want company, I'm always down to look for different stuff too.
Yeah. And that might have been it too. Like, the two of you just got to talking too much and, sharing ideals and weren't focusing on the main task at hand. But for him, he just doesn't find his way around as efficiently as he would like. Still doesn't mean like he's not taking something away from it. It's just not something that I need to worry about pronouncing too loudly, I guess. But yeah, you guys are able to, like, that's the thing. Do you guys want to spend some downtime doing something in the Citadel, or?
I know, DM. Is there any fun features of the Citadel?
I don't know.
That is a good question.
Let me. Oh wait, are these the actual name of the Citadels? Maybe. Let me see what's up here. Wild Space System, Syraxia Space in a nutshell. Yeah, we've already had this talk. Alright, so I found this. There are, like, 4 planets in total that kind of, like, go around this star. Or actually, 3 planets and the Citadel itself. It's called the Imperial Citadel. Hey, we figured it out.
Oh, that's good. Let me write that down.
Yeah. Might want to write that down. Following locations are depicted on a map in Syraxis space. Yep. And Citadel overview is the Imperial Citadel is the seat of the Imperial family, which includes Emperor Zavan and his heirs, Princess Sadali, Prince Zealot. Citadel is a mile-wide floating platform of hewn stone, shaped in the form of a moth, though Shella thinks it's a butterfly. See the accompanying map for the Citadel layout. Oh, there's a map? Hold on, I'll have to find that bad boy.
There's a map?
I don't recall seeing one. Let me see, is there a map?
Oh my golly, Goober, we getting a forge. We're gonna walk around this citadel. We're gonna explore.
Yeah, there's no maps on the Roll20 thing that it came with. Yeah.
No.
Unless it's hidden somewhere, guys. I don't know. Like, it might be in the art.
Mm-hmm.
Imperial Citadel. Nope, didn't show up any things, so I guess it's not there. Marketplace. Let's go to Spelljammers. The Imperial Guard, which provides security within the palace and throughout the Citadel, is composed of 150 Astral Elf warriors and 30 Astral Elf honor guards of various alignments, and half the number on duty at any given time. No structures are built on the underside of the Citadel, which is dotted with natural rock protrusions. On the top side, stone walls are 20 feet thick and 40 feet high. Control access to the gardens, the Imperial Palace, the Great Orrery, the docks. 60-foot tall stone towers built into the walls are topped with ballistae and mangonels, whatever that is. Citadel is made up of the following regions. We got the common docks. These docks are used by the ships belonging to the tradespeople, visitors, private citizens, mercenary. Much of the traffic at common docks consists of cargo vessels delivering food and other supplies. The gardens are trimmed and cultivated to represent an idyllic vision of Sardinar, whatever that place is, forest. The greenery replenishes the citadel's air envelope and serves as a bucolic refuge. Discreet conversation away from the prying eyes of the court often takes place here. The Great Orrery is the center of the scholarship in the citadel. Enclosing by high walls, the facility is built around a gigantic array in Syraxis space. This magical and mechanical contraption features levitating models of the system planets, moons, all orbiting brightly glowing crystal orb that represents Syrax. So yeah, I guess that's like a big old observatory.
That'd be cool.
A lawful asshole, astral elf archmage named Magister Thursana, is here day and night studying wild space system. Has been surveyed by astral elf explorers looking for new worlds that can be exploited to keep Syraxis burning bright. So he was probably the one that sent those elves to that trip in the first place. A chamber beneath the Great Orrery contains a ring of 12 spell jamming helms joined together by crystal filaments. The Raxana and her fellow mages use these spell jamming helms to move the citadel across wild space and the astral sea in accordance to the wishes of the Emperor. All 12 helms are required to propel the citadel, which has a flying speed of 50 feet. Neat. I'm just kind of like reading stuff about this place so that we all get an idea of what it's like. Since I don't know what else to do, guys. This region, the high quarters, is where the palace courtiers and trusted servants maintain their residence. Handful of shops and other establishments that cater to members of the court are also located here. Imperial docks. Only ships belonging to the Imperial family, which include the Imperial Navy, as well as an assortment of pleasure crafts, are allowed to dock here. Guard patrol the Imperial docks constantly. Let's see, Imperial Palace. From the upper floors of the Stone Crystal Palace, the ruling family has a commanding view of the vista that stretches out below, including courtiers, guards, servants. Over 1,000 people are in the palace at any good time. At any time. Okay. So, word of note, unless you want to fight 1,000 elves, don't start something there. The Citadel's laborers and servants have dwellings in the low quarters. Low quarters here too are the relatively cheap lodgings for visitors. The military quarters. Members of the Imperial Navy and Imperial Guard maintain residence in military quarters. Most members of the Guard can be found here when they are not on duty. The Temple of Light. I didn't know Illumina had a place here. Is where the light of Syraxis is harnessed. Oh, never mind. For the astral elves' use. The top of the temple is a giant crystal that receives and focuses the star's light and channels that energy into a pool in the center of the temple called the astral font, which powers the Empire's most potent magic. Adenavir, a lawful asshole, astral elf star priest, oversees the temple. More information about the temple is presented in Chapter 11. Really? Anyway. Trade quarter. Most of the Citadel's merchants and crafters live and work in the trade quarter. Much of the Citadel's commerce takes place here, making it the liveliest place in the city. Well-appointed lodgings are also available for visitors with coin to spare. So, yeah, that's probably where you guys are hanging out the most right now. The trade quarter.
The trade quarter very well at this point.
Oh, wait, here we go, mate. Oh, hold on. Spectacular shops. When did I get these? Well, I'll have to remember they're here now. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's another race we haven't messed with yet. The GIF. Or GIF.
Oh, the hippos?
Yeah, depending upon how you want to look at that. Oh, hey, look, we got a paradigm token. Ain't that neat? Anyway, I'm over here I'm over here goofing off now. So let's see here. I was actually looking through this pack to see if they had a map of sorts, but it doesn't look like it's just tokens for the spelljammers. But yeah, those are some of the highlights of this particular citadel.
Mm.
I mean, the observatory and the Temple of Light sounded pretty cool.
Sure did.
Yeah.
At any rate. 3 days pass, you guys get your stuff together. And the Aurora is ready for takeoff.
Let's go home.
Well, got all our new upgrades and stuff. Looks pretty good.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
quite dubiously. It looks like they've installed them pretty interestingly. As Professor Smithers probably spent a good portion watching them do half the work.
Yeah. Not really.
Maybe maybe make you feel a little more at home with this here now. At least it does me.
I'll go ahead
Since
and
I
change that
build
music.
stuff.
Alright, so yeah, at this point here, Kipper's ready to kick off from the Citadel. And the AI Shella just groans like, but the butterfly! Yes, Shella, it's time to go. Come on. Come on, girl. It's time to go. Okay. And she reluctantly leaves the Mothlight Citadel.
We'll be back.
We better. Yeah, she's about to get trapped into some Scarlet shenanigans next week, just so you know. But, yeah. So, as you return to space, you have all these new items on your ship that you're ready to test out, I believe, right?
Of course.
Yes.
You know what? Give me engineering, which will be a survey check, basically. You can each roll your own survey. And this is to kind of like sample out minerals in the nearby location to find out if you can find something like gold resources or hard minerals that are worth more than, you know, like basic trillium or what have you. And Biz gets a 19. That's good. So both of you kind of like program out, trying to have the sensors reach out. And there is an asteroid belt that is just outside of the system that Shella locates for you. And you guys take the ship there. And the mining begins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody has mining naturally yet at the moment, but the ship is going to go ahead and do some mining. So Kipper kind of, I don't know, if that survey check would also, like, we know we can't process quantanium, right? So we'd be kind of like crossing that off our alarm for right now. So we'd probably like degrade to lower minerals, kind of like, like gold, silver, platinum, maybe.
I was gonna say we got a Class B, refinery, so the best stuff that we could do with that, essentially.
Right. Which
Yeah.
is probably those ingredients. I think it'd be safe for me to just kind of like do that. So the first mining session, kind of like the mining rate kind of jams up. So you guys spend a little bit of downtime trying to get that thing sorted out. Like, it's not like it's not successful, but it just wasn't able to process. So some repairs are needed. And Donisha, using her mechanics, will definitely go down and repair the mining rig because, one, she helped install it, and apparently its use on the Quantanium might have caused some damage. So it goes again. There we go. After like an hour or two repairing it, she lets you all know, all right, she's ready. You can go ahead and rig it again. And yeah, the mining laser kicks on, lets out a soft hum, and you guys watch from the interior of the ship as the asteroid you're currently mining kind of disintegrates before you. As chunks of minerals are being deposited into the ore lock of the Aurora.
Yeah.
Ooh. I can't wait to see what we got. How
Yeah.
much do you think we got, Kunai? What do you think it is?
I think it's probably some gold and shiny.
Let's see. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. The Aurora has plenty of space, I would think, for ore, but we do need to kind of like come up with like a storage system, right? This is for like the DM to kind of like translate things a little bit better. So let me pull up my notepad as I get ready to create some notes, because this is something I'm going to have to. So I'm going to kind of like adopt what Star Citizen has. Like each ship has like a certain amount of storage space, and you can like fill that up to a point. And right now we're also processing as well. So you hear your refiner after like the first hour of mining start to kick in as the minerals start to overflow and start to fall into the mining or the refinery. And yeah, you can start seeing the refiner starting to light up on the right of the dials, and just like everything is humming, everything's working just as you'd hope.
Yeah.
And we're gonna say like there's a capacity, right? 100 capacity for the Aurora. For ore. Minerals, when refined, it can hold 200. Makes sense? Because the way I'm imagining, it's getting all the useless material out, ditching it, and then keeping the good stuff, and it's a lot smaller, and you can actually sort that easier. So 200 capacity once it's refined, which you will be refining. But if you just gathered the ore and then went to a refiner instead, that'd be a different method altogether. Let's see here. Put a roll 3 situations, but this is like 3 different minerals. I'm trying to think what is the highest grade. So 30% of it turns out to be, actually that's not a good way to do this. Hold on. All right, so 100 units is dedicated to silver.
All right.
Okay.
Refined silver, right?
Refined silver. Yeah, let's put refined in there.
All right.
Refined silver. And 80 is dedicated to gold. And then 20 is dedicated to platinum. Now, if I was to give like a unit a measure, an item, like how much would it be worth?
These units, how big are these units actually?
Well, that's debatable. Like, we're not putting it out there as an actual size, right? Like, this is just for me as a DM to kind of like regulate it to make it more doable for you guys to, like, you know, you have this many units and it'll produce this much money if things are good with the market or what have you. Let's experiment, right?
Yeah.
So let's say 100 unit or 1 unit of silver is worth 5 gold pieces, right? I'm just going, this is basically a test phase too. So 1 unit equals 5 gold. Refined gold, 1 unit will equal, let's try 25 gold.
How many units of gold do we have?
80. And then the platinum will bring in, let's try a round number of 60 gold for platinum, because, you know, just the value of platinum has a high, you don't find a lot of it, but it's in a high demand right now. So, like, if we were to calc all that together.
Don't worry, I'm doing some math.
I'm about to say, DM's definitely making a lot of math equations here for everybody. So that's 500 gold with the gold, right? And then 80 times 25. 2,000 with the silver, or the gold, actually. Sorry. And then... yeah, that sounds good. So 1,200, 3,200, 3,700, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so with that, you guys are able to get enough minerals that should bring in about 3,700 gold.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Not a bad haul.
and then the mineral deposit, like you guys been sitting here for a couple hours mining this ore, and then you hear the alarms kind of like beep beep beep, capacity, we're at capacity, we're at capacity. And Sheller just kind of let you know that, well, we have obtained all the minerals we can hold at the moment. We're ready to return back or do what we need with it.
Suppose we can go back and
Man,
sell.
we need. I feel like we need more storage. That was
Yeah.
quick, just one trip. Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's basically the Aurora was meant to be a military ship. Wasn't necessarily a miner. Oh god, DM got a new idea.
yeah, DM.
DM is gonna create mining ships.
Fair enough.
These will probably be nothing but auxiliary and defense drives. No weapons except for maybe for that to attach the mining laser.
Mhm.
So yeah, expect that in a future quote-unquote patch.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kipper kind of like informed you, it's good that we're starting to make a little extra money here and there. But unfortunately, the ship itself will not be able to store as much mineral unless it was a mining ship that was made for that kind of purpose. It's not industrial, it's more military, but she is definitely serving all purposes, if you ask me.
She's doing her best.
Yeah, damn right I am.
I mean, no. This is doing good. We're doing good so far, for sure. Man, feeling like that Dragonite, though. We need to find some more of that.
We still have half of that to sell if we want.
We do have half of that, but you know,
Yeah.
keep that in reserves if we need. Now.
Yeah. I mean, that could have been a thing. Like, we could have sold the rest of it and got the best. But this will do for now. So, yeah, the ideal would be like the Aurora is there to help process the mining that the ships are doing in the field. And then, yeah, so basically, yeah, it would still get deposited into the Aurora to an extent. Because you definitely want to get that Quantanium. Ah, man,
Yeah.
there's two ships you're going to need now. You're going to need one for mining and one for hauling. Oh, shit, yeah, better put a hauler down. But, like, these ships can also be brought aboard. So, like, having the hauler would give you, like, access to kind of, like, put it in the hauler, and then it'll run it down to space or wherever it needs to go. We're basically creating EVE Online, guys.
Wait. So hang on. Like a hauler, would that give more storage?
It is specifically made to store stuff, yes.
Okay.
Like, the DM is just making notes of things that I can bring into existence. Because mainly, I've been focusing on the arsenal side of things. I haven't even considered, like, the, you know, like, the downtime side of things. So, this is good. Like, I've experienced some stuff similar to this. So, like, yeah, mining ships and haulers to help create a bunch of ore deposits for you guys to quickly. But as you can see, like, if one ship does it that doesn't have the right capacity or the right allocation of its storage to that said task, it's not going to be as much as you'd hope, right? So, like, maybe a mining ship could have a 300 capacity, but the hauler itself has like a 600 capacity. Like, for a scale there. And I think the way we're going, like, refine hauler would be able to take 1200 refine instead of 600, you know, mined ore or whatever.
Yeah, I got
So, yeah. So this is kind of, and this is just me just skimming off the top of the brainscape. So we could definitely put it to numbers for sure next week.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we'll figure it out. Maybe we can convert. No, I don't think we can convert. We're gonna have to either buy one or. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy one or find one. Which could be done through a random drop table, right? Like, I plan on making a random table for you guys for whenever you space out. Like, you jump into hyperspace and then, like, the detectors will pick up something. I'll roll a table. Something happens and then I'll give you a random roll. You might find a destroyed mining colony on a moon. Who knows?
Hmm.
But, that's another thing I'll need to do.
Okay, okay.
Alright, well, like I said, this might not be a long session tonight, but we definitely want to, like, test out a few things, especially downtime stuff, so... But yeah, I will say, if you want, you can also... If there was somebody capable of persuading or had the trade skill... Like, we created a trade skill, right?
I think so.
Like, if
For sure,
anybody's
yeah.
trained in that, it could offer better prices.
Not trained in it yet. Waiting for
Waiting for
that,
that
sweet level up and more.
Well,
more points, yeah.
as
Waiting
you
for that
guys
sweet
spent
level
the
up.
4 days learning and garnering new things, you level up to 4. That's the least I could do for you. So go ahead and level up to 4. And
Wow, thank you, DM.
yeah, you're welcome. And speaking of leveling up, I want to try to get Donisha caught up with you guys as well. Actually, it looks like I was about to, but then we never got around to the leveling system.
I have a question, DM.
Hmm?
I have a question, DM.
No,
do you
I
think
asked.
I can Do you think I can multi-class?
Are you level 5
No.
yet?
No, dang.
Then no. That rule still stands. Because I want you to not... Like, it takes a while for multi-class becomes useful in most cases.
Is Kunai talking and I can't even? Yep.
Oh, is he? Uh-oh. Try jumping down back in.
Yeah, I'm talking.
He was talking this whole
Talking.
time. How much did you miss?
I thought Kunai's been silent this whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you haven't heard me this entire time? Oh,
All right,
no,
both-
I'm
both-
like, man, it's been real silent, Kunai.
Oh, I've been talking this entire time. I even asked you questions and everything, and it sounded like you answered me.
All right.
Can you hear him
Guess
now?
we're just that good at role playing.
I guess you were thinking what I was thinking, apparently.
All right, so Donisha is now level 4 with you as well. I'm gonna... So for ranks, that's I need to go look at my own rolls.
Just that in sync, bud. We're just that in sync.
Ooh.
So level 4, you get 3 rank points, right?
I believe
I
so.
have to double check, but I believe so.
Yeah. So she gets 1 and 3 and 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are a total of 9 ranks to set. We will definitely take mechanic. Five. No, you know what? Go 6. And then pilot. I'll give her piloting 3. That way she can take you guys places if you need to. Sound good?
Yeah.
There you go. So those are her ranks, guys. Right there you go. And this would be cool if I could have it to where we could actually roll it like the skill checks onto the side, but I don't know JSON, so I don't know how to make that work. I'm sure I can try to learn one day, but we'll get around to it. Alright, so with all that kind of like figured out on my end, I guess you guys are leveling up still though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, hers was easy. She was like right there on the last page, and I was like, I guess I didn't finish this for a reason. And I don't have to worry about leveling the professor. He's already as good as he gets.
No, we don't want that.
Now, if we're doing that trade skill thing, go ahead and roll me a d20 plus the rank. Rolling low doesn't necessarily mean you screwed up or anything.
Because we're dumping 3 points into that as well.
Nice. Apparently, when you're talking to them, they find out that they are having a big influx of needing platinum and gold right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make you do more math, or I could just give you a number. So you would have gotten 3,900, right? We're gonna say it jumps up to 5,000 because they were short on gold and platinum, and they were willing to pay more for those.
Ooh. Additional 5K. Yeah.
Well, 5K altogether. So yeah. Noise.
F down for a second. I don't know what I want.
What do I want? What do I get? What do I need? I'm gonna put in our chat that we leveled up too, so that everybody kind of hears about it. Oh, Lexi sent me a message. No, alright. Alrighty. No fun for the Lexi for a while, that's sad. Well, guys, I'm willing to spend another 14 minutes with just 2 players, so...
That's fair.
And then,
Nope, understand that.
and then after that, I will go right into a Scarlet stream just to kind of like finish up some stuff there. Like, I definitely want to keep streaming that. It's a fun game, guys. It turned out to be better than I thought it would be. I was worried, but yeah, it's not too bad.
'Tis fair, my friend. 'Tis fair.
All right. So, are you both still working on your ranks and stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to pick what feat I want.
Yeah, same.
Donisha picked up
Trying to
lucky
figure
because
that
you
out.
never know when you're gonna need lucky.
Yeah, I'm thinking just picking up lucky.
Yeah,
I mean, we
probably gonna
also
have to
got
pick up
extra
lucky.
cards, but you know.
We do. Lucky is good to have too.
Make sure you have Warcaster if you're a spellcaster.
I'm not a
Or I'm trying to
spellcaster.
think what else. And don't forget your other class. Like if you're a rogue, you might want to think about mobility, or you might want to think about, you know, like dual wield or 2-weapon fighting, stuff like that. So, like, don't neglect your main class, because whenever you're off the ship, that's gonna be your stats right there. So like if somebody gets on,
yeah.
you know, like how you guys keep planning the raid ships and take them over, yeah, they can do the same thing to you maybe too, and these are the stats that you have and not the ship. So
Thing is, Kunai's main weapon now are his psychic blades.
right. Well, I mean, still there's things you can get, like I said, mobility. In case the enemy comes up to you, you can just swing and run away. Unless you're a swashbuckler, then I guess it doesn't matter.
I might have to go with... No, what? I might go with Shadow Touched.
Make sure you have the right requisites.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Because it's adding in those other spells.
But have you ever been on the Shadowfell?
That's a good question. I don't think I have. And that's why I'm still looking.
Yeah. Like, unless it's like if your character has some kind of tie to the Shadowfell, then that makes better sense to be able to do.
I don't know if Kuna's ever been anywhere.
No,
He's been to a lot of places.
He just now going places. What are you talking about? Like, if this was a Friday campaign, Ethereal Bleed definitely could be considered like the Shadow Touch in a way. In a way. But how do I continue to make this stream interesting with only 2 people?
I don't know, Star.
I
You
don't
got
either.
2 people here that are here.
So basically, I don't even know if I'm going to bother uploading this session. Because we
That's fair.
Well, no, I probably should, because we still kind of like explain the mechanics of mining, basically. And hopefully, okay, you know what I'll do? I'll just say it here, right? We might be recruiting more players because there are a lot of players who are kind of like having responsibilities come upon them that they can't keep their commitment any further, or they are just getting to the point where the commitment is just too much for them in general. So, like, I think I got, unfortunately, 2 strikes against Speckles because this is their 2nd week missing, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not playing the 3-strike rule or anything. Like, if I hear a good explanation, I'll be like, alright, cool, but try to make it next time kind of thing. But, you know, I kind of want to have some people here. I want to be able to play D&D with you guys. And especially, the best way to keep the numbers up is by having a full crew. So, I can't have a full crew if not everybody's here. So, if you are interested in Monday, and you want to join the crew, basically, these guys will try to recruit you. I'll let you have some information about where they can recruit you from, because I think I kind of want to keep people on Elsparia, because I don't want a lot of people already pre-ranked up, if that makes sense. But I'll definitely get it to where they can quickly start getting their ranks and lead you into the whole thing without overwhelming you. So if you are interested in playing D&D on Monday nights, start time 7 p.m. all the way to at least 10, if not later, because of, you know, ending stuff. It is a commitment. If you can follow that commitment, we'd be interested in hearing about what you can add to the game. So I'll just kind of like say that here. I'll put an ad out on Discord shortly after this stream. And after this stream here, we're just going to go ahead and jump into another stream. So I won't send you guys away, so hang out. And if you guys want to stay in Discord whenever we switch over, like, I'm all for having like people to talk to while we're doing other things. And we can still keep talking about this too. It's just that we won't actually have to worry about the game directly at that point. If that makes sense. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to continue the game with enough people. So if you're interested in playing D&D on Monday night, 7 p.m., let me know. I like to get the crew back together, get a crew together, as it were. As you can see, I only have the 2 players for this week. And hopefully, look, honestly, I hope the people who have previously committed can finally resolve some issues in real life to where they can rejoin the game, because the original crew we put together, I enjoyed our beginning chemistry, and I would like to keep that chemistry going, but I understand that real life happens, guys, and there's nothing we can do about it. So, I mean, we could do something about it, but it's not going to solve the problem that real life happens, right? So yeah, you guys take care of your stuff. I'll take care of my stuff. I'll open up the format so that if more people are interested in playing, get on Discord, !Discord if you haven't joined our community at all. And leave me a DM, Starwinds, who you want to look for in the DMs there. So leave me a DM. Let me know I got a DM. I'll go look at it. Because apparently I keep forgetting that Discord has a messaging system where people have their messages kind of like queued up. It's like, oh, these people try to talk to me. Well, ain't that neat. So, just kind of like let me know. Alright, guys. Well, is there anything else we need to go over before we end this part of the stream?
Not really.
No. Do what we could.
Yeah, we did what we could. So, we ironed out some mining methods. We're going to try to implore more money-making ideals to kind of like, you know, like go around space making money, right? Like, this is part of our thought process of what we're going to do. And we're also going to introduce a big old fighting scenario. Hopefully I'll have players ready for next week so we can actually employ that. I was going to plan a fighting scenario today, but did not happen, but we'll get to it. November is a very slow month, and I'm sorry for those of you who are following No Nut November. You guys are probably suffering the worst. Anyway, let's see here. What else can we talk about? So recently I was asked about charity events and like the one shots and what have you. I'm not going to do it this year, unfortunately, guys. I waited too long to actually get it organized, and honestly, there's just too much that's been happening, and it's a lot of stress to put that together. And I don't think I'm ready to suffer that stress this year. However, next year I'll try to do better and give us something more solid. But we will do the Radiant deck draws, so look forward to the St. Jude support there if you guys want to do that. Also, don't forget to support your favorite streamer. Leave your Amazon Prime sub here if you want. That'd be great. And also, don't forget Dixper as well. Make games interesting. We will be adding some cards to the Dixper for the for the Pokemon game coming up on Sundays. That will start at 2 p.m. on Sundays. This game's at 7 p.m. on Mondays. Wednesdays is at 6 p.m. and so is Friday at 6 p.m. So if you guys want to play some D&D with us on Friday night, !help at Twitch chat. It'll give you all the information you need, not only to join our Discord, but to get a Character Mancer video to help you get situated and quickly into the game, so that you don't have to worry about me giving you the whole spiel, because I already did it in a video. I made a video about it, guys. Alright, well, I guess for now, we'll be right back. We're going to go ahead and end the stream, and I'm going to start it back up as we get into Scarlet. So stay tuned, guys. I guess if either of you two are heading out, if you want to say goodnight to Twitch and YouTube and all those places, or you can hang out with me.
Hang out for a little bit. I'm already here.
I'll hang out.
All right. So I have commentary whenever we get into Scarlet there. I will be jumping into game stuff, so we'll move to a different channel so other players can jump into. All right, guys, we'll be back shortly.